India is a land of vibrant colors, ancient history, incredible experiences. Getting there has become much simpler thanks to the Indian Evisa. Think of the e-visa as your electronic permission to travel. It is an official document that allows you to enter and travel within India for a short period. The best part is, you can apply from the comfort of your own home. You do not need to mail your passport away. You will not have to stand in long lines at an embassy or consulate. Plan your trip to see the Taj Mahal, explore the backwaters of Kerala. It is a modern solution for the modern traveler. The e-visa is designed for tourists, business visitors, and short-term medical treatment seekers. Perfect for the vacation you've been dreaming of. Also works for attending conferences or business meetings. Before you sit down at your computer, it is wise to gather all your necessary documents. Being prepared makes the online application process go much more smoothly. First and foremost, you need your passport. It must be valid for at least 6 months from the date you plan to arrive in India. Take a moment to check the expiration date right now. If it is cutting it close, it is better to renew your passport first. Your passport also needs to have at least 2 blank pages. These pages are for the stamps you will receive upon arrival and departure. Having these items in order is the most critical first step you can take. Next, you will need a digital photograph of yourself. This is not just any selfie from your phone. It needs to meet specific requirements, much like a standard passport photo. The picture must be in color. It must be recent. It must show your full face clearly. It must be against a plain white or light-colored background. You should have a neutral expression. You cannot wear a hat or sunglasses. The official website provides exact dimensions and file size limits, so pay close attention to those details. You will also need a digital scan of the main information page of your passport, the one with your photo, name, and passport number. This scan must be clear and legible. With your documents ready, you will also need a reliable payment method. The application fee must be paid online. The website accepts major credit cards like Visa, MasterCard, and sometimes other payment systems like PayPal. Make sure your card is enabled for international transactions to avoid any payment failures. The fee amount varies depending on your nationality and the type of e-visa you are applying for. It is a good idea to check the fee structure on the official website beforehand so you know what to expect. Now that you are prepared, it is time to tackle the online application. Find a quiet spot and give yourself about 20 to 30 minutes. Your first and most crucial step is to navigate to the official Indian e-visa website. Be very careful here. Many unofficial third-party websites exist that look similar but charge extra fees or are outright scams. The official site usually has a .gov. In domain. Once you are on the correct site, look for the Apply Here for e-visa button. This will start your application journey. The website will guide you through the initial steps, asking for your nationality, passport type, port of arrival, date of birth. The application form is detailed, so take your time and fill it out accurately. You will be asked for your full name exactly as it appears in your passport. Do not use nicknames or abbreviations. You will need to provide your address, contact information, details about your parents, details about your spouse, if applicable. The form will also ask about your travel plans, including your expected date of arrival, the specific airport, the specific seaport where you will enter India. Be sure to check the list of designated entry points for e-visa holders. You cannot enter through just any border crossing. It must be one of the specified airports or seaports on the list. After filling in your personal and travel details, you will reach the section for uploading your documents. This is where your prepared digital photo comes into play and your passport scan comes into play. Follow the on-screen instructions to upload each file. The website is usually very specific about the file format, like JPEG, maximum file size, minimum file size. If your file is too large, you may need to use a simple image editor to resize it. Double-check that the uploaded passport scan is crystal clear and that all the text is readable. A blurry or cropped scan is a common reason for an application to be rejected, so make this step count. The final part of the application involves answering a series of security questions, health-related questions. Answer these questions honestly. After completing all the sections, you will be shown a preview of your entire application. Carefully check every single detail for spelling errors or typos, especially in your name, date of birth, passport number. Once you are confident that all the information is correct, you can proceed to the payment page to pay the visa fee. After successful payment, you will receive an application ID or reference number. Save this number immediately. Once you have submitted your application and paid the fee, the waiting period begins. The processing time for an Indian e-visa can vary. Under normal circumstances, you can expect to receive a decision within 72 hours. However, it is always best to apply well in advance of your trip. I recommend applying at least 1 to 2 weeks before your departure date, just to be safe. This gives you a comfortable buffer in case of delays or if you need to provide additional information. The Indian government does offer an urgent processing option for an additional fee, but it is better not to rely on this unless absolutely necessary. The e-visa fee itself depends on your nationality and the duration of the visa you have requested. The fees are not uniform for everyone. For example, citizens of some countries might pay more or less than others. The official website has a clear table that outlines the fee structure. It is important to remember that this fee is for processing your application and is non-refundable, even if your application is rejected. Be prepared for this cost when you sit down to apply. The payment is the final step that officially submits your application for review by the Indian authorities. During the waiting period, you can check the status of your application online. This is where that application ID you saved comes in handy. Simply go back to the official e-visa website and look for the Check Your Visa Status link. You will need to enter your application ID and your passport number to see the current status. The system will typically show one of 3 statuses: received, granted, rejected. Checking the status can give you peace of mind while you wait for the official email notification. It is a good idea to check it once a day until you receive a final decision. When your e-visa is approved, you will receive an email notification. This email is very important. It will contain an attachment, which is your electronic travel authorization, ETA. The ETA is the document that proves your e-visa has been granted. As soon as you receive this email, you must download and print a copy of the ETA. Do not just save it on your phone or laptop. You must have a physical printed copy to carry with you when you travel. Some airlines will ask to see it at check-in, and you will definitely need to present it to the immigration officer upon arrival in India. Your flight has landed, and you have officially arrived in India. Congratulations! With your printed ETA and passport, your next step is to proceed to immigration. As you walk through the arrivals hall, look for signs directing you to the dedicated e-visa counters. Most major Indian airports have separate lanes for e-visa holders, which can often be faster than the regular immigration lines. This is one of the great conveniences of having an e-visa. Follow the signs and join the correct queue. When it is your turn, approach the immigration counter with a friendly smile. The officer will ask for your passport and your printed electronic travel authorization, ETA. Hand them over together. The officer will scan your passport and verify your e-visa details in their system. They will also take your biometric information, which typically involves a digital photograph and fingerprints from both of your hands. This is a standard procedure for all international visitors entering India. Just follow the officer's instructions. The process is quick, straightforward, and secure. The immigration officer may ask you a few simple questions about your trip. They might ask about the purpose of your visit, how long you plan to stay, or where you will be staying in India. Answer these questions politely and truthfully. Having a copy of your hotel reservation or the address of your first night's stay can be helpful, though it is not always required. The officer's job is to ensure that you are a legitimate visitor. Once they are satisfied, they will stamp your passport with an entry seal. This stamp will indicate the date of entry and the type of visa you have. After your passport is stamped, you are officially cleared to enter India. Welcome. Collect your passport and printed ETA, and make sure to thank the officer. You can then proceed to the baggage claim area to collect your luggage and pass through customs. It is a good idea to keep your passport and ETA in a safe and easily accessible place throughout your trip. While you likely will not need to show the ETA again, it is wise to have it with you, just in case. Now, you are free to step out of the airport and begin your amazing Indian journey. To ensure your e-visa application and arrival go as smoothly as possible, it helps to be aware of a few common mistakes travelers make. The biggest pitfall is using an unofficial website. I cannot stress this enough. Always use the official government website to avoid overpaying or getting a fake visa. Another common error is a simple typo, a misspelled name, an incorrect passport number. Double and triple check every field before you submit. Save 2 minutes now to avoid reapplying later. Photo requirements, passport scan requirements, photo too old, photo blurry, distracting background in photo, unclear passport bio page scan. Take time to get these right. Remember the 6 months passport validity rule. Passport must be valid 6 months from arrival. Airlines may refuse boarding if passport expires too soon. Carry a printed copy of your electronic travel authorization, ETA. Many officials will insist on paper. Do not rely on your phone. Print 2 copies, keep one with your passport, pack the other in your checked luggage as a backup. Also, be aware that you can only enter India through designated e-visa entry points, approved airports, approved seaports. If you plan to enter by a land border, the e-visa will not be valid. In summary, a successful e-visa experience comes down to careful preparation and attention to detail. Apply early to avoid any last-minute stress. Use the official government website. Double-check all your information before submitting. Ensure your documents meet the specific requirements. Print your approved ETA and carry it with you. By following these simple guidelines, you are setting yourself up for a hassle-free start to what is sure to be an unforgettable trip. India is a truly special place, and with your e-visa in hand, you are well on your way to discovering its magic. Safe travels.